I wanted to share with you how I managed to completely stop myself from getting canker sores, also known as mouth ulcers, in the mouth. And if you're someone that doesn't know what this is and you're just watching this to learn some health information that you might want to share with someone else, so when you get like these sore ulcers in your mouth, I don't get them anymore so I can't show you, but they go a reddy, whitey colour and they're very, very sore. And I suffered with them pretty much my whole life, and they were such an annoyance because they are very sore in your mouth, and dependent on where they were, if they're more like around the top edges of the inside of the mouth, when you'd eat or talk, it would be really, really sore and really painful. So yeah, I'm sure you can understand why that would be very annoying and frustrating. And I started my health journey early on in 2013, and I managed to resolve all of my health issues mentally and physically, except for I still had frequent urination to cure, which I cured that with high doses of Lugol's iodine, and I actually talk about them more in a video which you can check out by clicking this link above. And then also sometimes getting mouth ulcers, nowhere near as frequently as I used to, but still getting them now and again. And yeah, when you do the research online, a lot of people from the research that I looked into say they don't know why this actually happens. They just list off a few different reasons why it may be happening. But what I will say is I know why it happened to me. So one off, it was a deficiency. And also, when they would come up was when I was in a highly stressed out state for a period of days. So my cortisol levels were very high. And then it started to mess with my immune system, which was then inducing an immune response within myself. So every time this started to happen, I knew that I needed to take extra care of myself and rest more and just do other helpful everyday practices in my life to help me recover as quickly as possible. And when you do the research on this, a lot of people will say it's either a B12, iron, or folic acid deficiency. But to be honest, I corrected all of those deficiencies and they still didn't go away. So then about, was it 2-3 months ago, I started taking high doses of Lugol's iodine with the cofactors. I cannot stress this enough, make sure you are taking it with the cofactors, otherwise you can feel like really intense detoxification symptoms, because iodine is brilliant for removing toxins, pesticides, herbicides, radiation and heavy metals, and it's good for killing off candida and parasites as well. So by taking the cofactors alongside, it will reduce the detoxification symptoms and boost your immune system, give you a wide range of other benefits. You can feel really good while you're taking this. So yeah, I basically completely forgot about the mouth ulcers, and then I've realised I haven't had them for, I don't know, 2 months, something around that time frame, which is the longest period of time that I've gone without getting them, because I do lead a very busy lifestyle that can be quite stressful. Even though I love to do what I do because I'm pursuing my purpose and passion, it still takes a toll on my body at times, and then these mouth ulcers would come up. But now they don't whatsoever. And in the last 2 months has actually been what I would say the most stressful time in my life ever. So it's been a really good test to see that the iodine has actually been working and resolving and completely curing me of getting mouth ulcers ever again, which is brilliant. And why would the iodine do this? It boosts your immune system like crazy. It also regulates hormonal production. It's also key for your endocrine system to work correctly and to the best of its ability. Also your adrenals to get them working the best, and your thyroid. And it's just key for the mind and body to function optimally, so you can have the highest state of health mentally and physically, holistically. So yeah, I highly recommend that you do your research into this. Search up high doses of iodine, 100 milligrams, and search up Cure Zone on Google next to that, and you can find loads of search results. And what I'll do is I'll put a link down below that will be a PDF that tells you how much of what cofactors you need to be taking. I will be making a video very, very soon, within the next few days, where I do tell you about how much iodine to take and when, and how far to space it away from other supplements, because this is key for it to work correctly, and where to buy the purest supplements as well. But for me personally, what I was doing was taking 100 milligrams of iodine in the morning, then waiting a minimum of 3 hours after taking the iodine, because if you're using a supplement that is an antioxidant, it will turn the iodine into iodide, and you don't want to be doing that. It won't give you negative effects, but you want to be supplying your body with iodine, not iodide. Even though there is iodide and iodine in Lugol's iodine, which is the form that I recommend, you still don't want to be turning the iodine into iodide to go on top of the iodide that's already in there, if that makes sense. Because yeah, you're just not going to be getting the benefits from the iodine that you're looking to gain. So then yeah, the 3 hours later, I would take ascorbic acid, which is a type of vitamin C, a non-GMO, because a lot of it is made from GMO corn. Do not buy that. And I was taking around 3.5 grams. A lot of people tell you to take higher, but I didn't feel that I needed to. Then I was taking niacin. Depending on how often I've been taking niacin was dependent on the dose. So anywhere from 100 milligrams to about 350 milligrams, and this is the flushing type of niacin. And also around 100 to 200 micrograms of selenium, because I find that I don't actually need higher than that amount to get the benefits that I need to get from it. And I also was, which they don't say you have to do this, but taking vitamin B6, because vitamin B6 is key to be taken with a lot of supplements to actually uptake them fully. So I highly recommend that you do that alongside. And I was also taking chromium in a chelated form, because it also just regulates my blood sugar. Again, you don't have to take that cofactor, but that's what my personal preference was. I was also taking zinc picolinate, 30 milligrams of that a day, and that just worked perfectly for me. People that are more toxic will need to take a lot more of each nutrient. So I just make you aware of that, because these dosages that I'm taking are not that high of the cofactors. It is of the iodine, and also just with the niacin, but not the other cofactors. So I just want to make you very, very aware of that. So yeah, give it a go. See how it works out for you. It may resolve your mouth ulcers, it may not. But if it doesn't, then definitely correct the other deficiencies that I've mentioned that can be linked to this health issue that can be induced within your mouth and cause you all of that pain and discomfort that you just don't want. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below as always, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you like the video, like it down below, give us a thumbs up, and please share this video with anyone that you think may benefit greatly from the amazing information that I've shared with you today in this video. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below to receive a lot more videos from me on a regular basis, so you can go in the direction of learning a wealth of information to obtain and sustain the highest state of health mentally and physically, and just so you can feel the best within yourself and have an abundance of energy to do the things that you love to do. So yeah, who doesn't want that? I know that I do. Because I've been able to attain it, I want to share everything with the world that managed to help me get to that point within myself, so I can pursue my dreams and desires and my life purpose and passion, and just so I can live the most happy, fulfilling life on this planet. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.